Yeah. And she would think of all those little details when we'd go on excursions like that.
Would.
There's
Humphrey.
Humphrey.
Yeah.
Today was 7.
Hubert Humphrey.
Actually, Nina Rothschild had a luncheon for him down the street. Do you remember that, Dad?
Yeah.
Did you go to it, Dad?
No. You were a Democrat. You wouldn't step foot there, would you?
Dad's a Republican.
I mean, you weren't a Democrat. You wouldn't step foot there, right? I remember when he came down the street.
I got Bush stickers.
They had a
Anybody want
motorcade
Bush
that came
sticker?
down the street. Do you remember that?
I've got a long queue that we can walk on and discuss it. Those stickers, man. You don't want to be caught dead with those stickers after the election.
That tea for Humphrey's wife, didn't he?
Yeah, Nina Rothschild did. She had a luncheon for Hubert Humphrey down at the house. Remember them having a motorcade?
Are you for Carrie?
I wasn't
I'm
in
for
school
Carrie.
yet.
Yeah.
Go, Carrie.
And I think they were teaching.
I am too.
I remember them coming down the street.
Hey, listen. When it comes to politics, you don't get in a debate.
Oh, I love that picture.
The other sister.
Sister. What?
It's a Plymouth.
It's a Plymouth?
Yeah.
It's a Plymouth.
What
something.
year is it?
55,
Yeah.
56, something like that. Look at that bumper. Look at that front bumper.
I know
How
it.
intricate it is.
The fin on it.
And
That's really
solid.
Solid. That's what I'm
There you go.
thinking too.
Head
Heavy.
space.
That's like the one we
Heavy.
saw today, Elizabeth, only it was painted differently.
Yeah. Vintage cars.
I'd love to have one. Real upholstery.
Oh, there's all
Oh.
that wood in that porch.
Yeah.
And those are the rugs that Grandma made.
cool. Is that Brad Pitt?
That's Chicago.
That's Chicago.
Remember when I tried to sneak
Oh,
caviar
Annie
home on the
Henderson,
road?
no.
All over the place.
3 or 4.
Annie.
Betty Davis.
Daddy Davis. Oh,
Mom
there's
and Uncle
Uncle
Paul.
Paul and Mama.
I don't know where that water was behind them.
That was in California when we took our trip out to the El Conquistador in La Jolla and down in that area in San Diego.
Oh my goodness.
There's the office.
That's when I lived in
New Mexico?
California.
That was California?
That's when Elizabeth came to stay with me for a while. That was on
Oh, is that the Hawthorne?
That's where we lived on
Yeah.
Cornbloom was the name of the street.
That's in the kitchen.
And
Boy,
those
that's
benches
cute.
came out of my bus that I traveled in. And that's my natural hair color.
Yeah.
You're not really a Reinhardt then.
That's what it really
Look at
looks
that
like.
Oh,
Probably now it's gray.
Oh, you look so young there.
How old was I then? You were 16.
I think I was 14.
You were 14. How many years difference is there
You were
between
23 or 24 there.
us? I was Rhiannon's age.
Wow. Maybe just a year or two older, but still.
I was probably 23.
Wow.
That's the age that my daughter is.
That's in Bolinas.
That's cool.
Bolinas, New Mexico.
You're
No.
around there somewhere.
Not Bolinas, it's Belen.
It wasn't Bolinas?
Belen. Outside of New Mexico. Outside of Albuquerque in New Mexico. There, I love this picture of us, Elizabeth.
I do too.
This
I
would
do
be
too.
just something we should really blow up.
Well,
That's it.
that looks like you're ready to fight. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's dramatic.
It's very dramatic.
Laura was so
That
nice.
was their hippie stage.
Oh, is that what it was?
She was so nice. She would make
That
me
was my living room.
You
for-
would make
Emily,
me.
have
It
you seen
was.
this picture before?
And my
That's
dining
your mom.
room. Elizabeth is
That-
sitting on my
that's your
dining room table. Because we
She
would sit on
is
the floor.
about your age, right there.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Gretchen.
Yeah, it was. I was 14.
14?
She is, that's Emily. She is Emily's
Don't tell
age
Emily
there.
that. Come on, you guys.
Oh, come on.
I know for a fact that I went back to 10th
You know
grade.
what? You know, this is her mom had really big
It
ambitions.
looks like really big.
Oh,
She's
is that
trying
right,
to be
Gretchen?
serious,
Gretchen.
Bob.
That was nice.
I didn't know I
exploit
had
those,
to
yeah.
know.
Wait a minute. That's not
Let
where I
her
was going
talk.
with that course of conversation. What I was trying to say is that she had dreams to write songs and to perform. And
Free thinkers.
yeah, Mom and Dad just couldn't keep her down. And
You couldn't. You still can't keep me down.
No, and a sense of humor that just to die for. I mean, everything was just so cheerful and
You made me
upbeat.
that little vest, Laura.
Did I make you that vest?
Yes,
Or
you
did you
did.
buy it at a flea market?
like a
I
Ronnie
lose
vest.
track.
For
Were
kindergarten.
you in a
Next. Okay, next. I was just impressed with the boob size, gals.
That was
pretty
a
nice.
fun time, though.
Aww.
Boots and all.
That was during my Frank Larrabee days when I was in the Frank Larrabee band.
really?
Yeah, because I always had my hair like that. That's
Look
when
at
I
that.
just
I
met,
remember that coat on you, Laura, and those boots.
and I had short hair, and I
Nice
had this,
outfit there.
man, I was just so skinny. I love those boots. I kept those even when they were moldy. I called them my 7-league boots. Finally, somebody made me throw them away. I love those boots. Oh, there we are. Look at us, Gretchen.
Holy
I
smokes!
don't even remember that. What is that?
That's
I'm
that
obviously
trip.
in New Mexico, but I don't even remember that shot.
Remember
for a
when
second.
Dad came to get me and you and Liz and go back to see Mom? We were taking Elizabeth home. She was visiting. And we all went back together, and Dad came in the VW van. Liz is just not in this particular picture, but she was with us.
Yeah, but who the heck are those other people?
I
Was
don't
it a tour or
know.
something? Mountain tour?
They were tourists.
Who's that?
It looks like we're up in Las Cruces or something like that. You
Who's
know?
Love
Green
that
horse there, is
picture
that
of you,
you?
honey.
Romano in the middle.
I
Must
know
have
it-
just been some other people spectating.
The clothes are like coming back like, Gretchen, you look like somebody that's like on the Gap or something,
Well,
you
you
know?
can do, honey. I mean, look at your long,
Cardigan.
tweed cardigan, you know, and your bell bottoms. Look how wide they are. My gosh, I mean, they were like dust ruffles.
Put those on a bed.
That was in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, and there's King
Oh,
Tut.
that's a wonderful photograph, Dad. King of the
The night
mountains.
before that, Gretchen and I were going to put the tent up. And we both were dog tired from a long drive, and we couldn't get it up. It fell down on us a couple of times. So we said, "The hell with it." And we slept in the.
In the VW van.
And we
We,
fought like cats and dogs, didn't we, Dad?
Yeah,
I know.
you're so tired.
We
Next
were
morning,
both so tired, and
next
he
morning
was-
we
he
got
was-
up and we said, "Let's go. We gotta hit the park," and that was only about 5 miles away.
he was being a gentleman. He was going to put up the tent so that he could sleep in there and I'd sleep in the van. And we couldn't get the tent up. And he was telling me that we needed to do it this one way, and I said we need to do it this other way. And we just said, oh, screw it.
Let's just go to
We ended up
sleep.
both sleeping in the VW camper.
I would say you tried to drive too far that day.
We did drive a long ways.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's a beautiful photograph, though, Dad. That could be on a calendar. That's beautiful.
I took that.
I know.
Ask your daughter if she wants
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
anything.
Dun 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 dun. Look at
There's
God. Look at how much Sam looks like he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the
Admiral-
Coast Guard
Look at
song?
that,
Yeah.
Stephen, what's the
Steve.
Coast Guard song?
Admiral Moody.
Semper Paratus is our name. Dun 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 dun.
Sam,
Dun 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 dun.
8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Reminder.
That's it. It's
I
the,
still haven't learned the
Queerest
lady
one
song.
of
I
all
know
the
the
brands.
No,
Air
it's
Force
not.
song.
well,
oh, we need to make a photograph of that for you.
There's a
Give to
few
Sam.
around.
Oh, that's so lovely of Mother.
Where's that,
Here's this
Dad?
message
that's in the
again.
porch.
Where was that?
The yellow
That's in the porch in Matamita.
First porch.
When you guys were first married?
In
Or when you
Miami,
first
I-
moved into the house?
Yeah.
Moved
You
into
can
this
always
house.
tell. You can always tell, honey, by all
That's
the
the porch
windows,
there.
the
Yeah.
white windows.
Yeah. The ones that we hated to clean every spring.
Oh yeah.
No, but they didn't add that addition until later, guys, so.
No,
That-
but the porch was
Yeah, but
always
look at
there.
her style of her hair and her clothes. That's That's not the house, because they didn't add
No,
that
that
until
is the
later.
house. That's the
That's
house.
the old porch.
That's the
old
old
porch
yep.
that we only got to live on in the
The
summer.
ones with the French doors and stuff.
The French,
Right,
yep.
with the
And
French
what am I
doors, and we
there?
only went out there in the summer. I think that's the VW van, isn't it?
Put it by the side, they're the same color. Oh my.
What are these?
Passing through Atlanta, Georgia, underground Atlanta and Granite Park. You and Steven going down to New Orleans, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did. We did indeed. Really.
Now I want to know who took that map and drew that line.
No.
He hung it up and he took a
Oh.
piece of yarn.
More maps, more drawings, more lines, more
That's the fun
mileage.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to go back.
Yeah, maybe just going the other way. She's just catching up.
Oh, those are good.
They have painting in the background that comes three-dimensional as it comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Grandpa's TV broke, and so they switched them again, so the only working TV's in Grandpa's room.
Can you imagine fighting like that
Just
back
go
in
in
those
there,
days?
Yeah, you're going to go in Grandpa's.
Just the glory of going to war and then ending up in hell.
Our vacation, Charleston, South Carolina.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's
That
Dad.
looks like your knees, Stephen.
No, that's Dad. I think.
Oh, I bet those are your knees.
Probably.
Oh, that's a nice picture. You must have been on the golf or on
Do you
the
remember those?
ocean or
Yes.
something,
Pictures?
I sure
Dad.
do.
Okay. This is where you insert commentary.
I got stuck with the bill, as you can see.
Dad's back to washing dishes.
I want
Because
some
Steve
dirty
didn't
dishes.
have
Anybody
enough?
got any?
No, we're doing good, baby.
Okay, I'm going to fart this
All
dishwasher
right.
then.
Thank you, dear.
All right.
Well, look at the
Savannah,
width of that beach
GA.
there in Savannah.
Did you guys drive on the beach?
We did in
Yeah.
Daytona.
Wow.
Did you?
Yep, we drove down there.
Woo! Look
Boy,
at
Look
those.
at that stud. Gotta
those
send that one
checkup
to Wendy.
I have a swimsuit that fits,
I know.
and I'm
It
happy.
was the same one.
Finally!
Because you're a guy.
Only 24 years old, but you finally got one that fits.
If you're a good passenger on this trip, Steve,
I'll buy you one. 3 for $10.
that's when Dad drove off. That was.
That's when he thought the Volkswagen
Got down to the
camper
ocean
could
and he
be
said, well-
amphibious.
Because they worked on it all winter.
Wow,
Cool shot.
it is.
So you guys were doing
The
some kind of
Buccaneer.
ferry?
Yep, we took a ferry down to, God, I don't know where.
Took a ferry across from,
It's mine.
MIA.
It's mine. I don't want it. Thanks.
Don't toss it.
Oh, too late.
And then-
There's only 5 other bottles of wine in the refrigerator,
Oh,
so
okay.
don't worry about it.
All right.
Hilton
Hilton
Head
Head.
Island.
That's a nice place.
We went to Georgia to Colorado in one night. Hey, guess what, guys? Yesterday it was 85 degrees in Denver, Colorado.
Really?
Today it's 45.
You're kidding.
Really?
What a temp change.
It happens
Unbelievable.
a lot there, I guess.
Really?
Yes.
I know it snowed earlier.
It's snowing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I sit by
Wow.
you?
Yes, dear.
It is something else.
Yeah.
That's pretty
what are
funny.
those on the timing board?
Next night,
St.
St.
Augustine.
Augustine, Florida.
Oh, did you get to ride in one of those?
No,
No.
but they got a picture.
We got the picture.
You know, when Mom first came down to Florida with you, Dad, she knew that this is where she was going to retire. She knew it. For what, the next 10, 15 years?
Oh, that's a neat
There's a new hacienda.
that beside the conquistador?
I don't know, but that woman
That's-
looks like she's giving her daughter a wedgie.
Where was that? Like an old monastery?
It's a Spanish
San Marcos. I don't know
port.
what that was.
Yeah, in,
Like a port.
down by the Keys.
Or is that St. Augustine?
St. Augustine, yep.
'Cause that's
It
up
was-
north. That's up north.
Yep.
And it was
You're
called
right.
San Marcos?
That's an old city.
Yep. Got that right.
So the last four.
I'm so glad you put onions in there. I absolutely love them.
You like the purple one?
Mm-hmm. Mix them up with some veggies. Delicious. That's St. Augustine.
Yep,
Which
they're
is
right,
the oldest
right here.
city,
There's-
the oldest,
Yeah.
oldest city in the United States.
Yeah.
That's you, isn't it, Stephen?
Yeah. that's
You
me.
driving?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. You're
I'm the
you're in the
last.
back seat, Stephen.
Oh, you look so nice there, honey.
What, I don't look nice now or what?
No, I'm just saying, I think that's the only time I've ever seen you with that kind of a haircut.
And there's Richard Dreyfuss.
That's Daddy. That's
I
my
know
daddy.
that.
Where are we there?
Looks like
Somewhere in Florida.
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine, the oldest town in Florida.
I'm getting
And
a
there's
beard.
Panama Jack there, with the hat on.
There's Dad over there in the corner, right here.
Is that Dad?
Yep.
If you squint and then get a reading glass on your left eye,
That looks like an interesting town to visit. to
It was
me.
really cool. It really was.
not in season, it's overcrowded and very.
You have to wait for out of
Good night.
season.
Oh,
I had a water wheel.
Ugh.
I love that.
That looks like where I live.
That's beautiful.
All ladies are afraid for pictures their hats. I love that.
Okay, we're going back now.
Okay, I got one here for you.
How do I change that?
Okay, that'll work.
Well, honey,
all
we
right.
gotta go back now
We will.
because we can't miss those.
Just go backwards now, Gretch. It's all right. Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be hell to edit this stuff. But that's okay.
You gonna synchronize this to
It's actually
music,
a professional
Laura?
company that takes your slides and they put it all together. And they do
We're going to do it ourselves.
I know how to do it.
Oh yeah, this is really good.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
used to
for
do.
sure, you betcha.
That's what I used to do for Phoenix. I know how to do it. But you're going too fast.
We've already been through these.
I don't have not done that camera yet.
There was a receipt saying he got it.
Do you have the receipt?
Yeah, we got a receipt saying that they
There
got
we
it.
go. Don't you love that wallpaper, Gretchen?
Reminds me of Elizabeth's kitchen wallpaper.
Oh, when I called him
Love
one
Red
that
and
time,
magnolias.
I know.
Passing away.
It's just so,
he said, you know, I-
Retro.
we didn't
yeah,
get it.
very romantic, isn't it?
Well, I'll call on it. I'll call and double check it.
Mary
There's
I
Jane.
Mary
like
Jane
that
Lisa.
picture.
She was a good friend of yours and Mom's. That's Stephen and Robbie.
Oh my. I think we got switched to birth though.
Yes. We, yeah. You know, Mom actually looks good with that little short haircut with the bangs.
She does.
You know, that kind of suited her really good. You got a good hairline, too. You can wear
Like
stuff
a
like that.
pixie.
I can't wear stuff like that. I look like a light bulb. See how high my forehead is?
Stephen, you're left in the dark.
Little chubby cheeks. Oh, I must have fallen. I look all
No,
beat up.
it's just the film.
You got a tattoo on your forehead.
Stephen's
I've
like
seen
back to Something must have happened in the time zone. You know,
Yeah, right.
how the fox starts to disappear like
You
in Back
guys
to
are in the
Future.
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Regis.
Yep.
Oh, you
Here's your
remember
band
him.
director.
Yeah, he was good too.
Man, he could get everybody in.
I
I
love that
remember
wallpaper, too.
seeing Count Basie. Of all people, I saw Count Basie at Stillwater High School.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
Dad dragged me to that, and we saw Count Basie.
Basie.
Count Basie and his band. Count Basie performed. How did he do that?
I don't know how George did that.
But he did,
Well, when he
right?
dragged me there, I saw wrestling. They had
Didn't
like
you,
Mad Dog Michon and the Crusher.
I saw Buddy Rich. I
Did
saw
you have
Rock.
Woo! We rocked.
Wrestling rock
I
rules.
saw Buddy Rich, I saw Count Basie, and then you went and took me to Minneapolis and we saw Charlie Parker. Do you remember that?
Remember we used to go
Kinda.
swimming over there?
Yes.
Had the whole school
We
pool.
had the whole pool. Dad would take his breaks out there.
Oh, I love that woman of mine.
Look at the
Isn't that
purse.
what he's saying?
Look at that purse she's got.
I knew it.
Wow.
Isn't that wonderful?
He looks somewhat like some kind of Cuban, you know.
Desi Arnaz.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Yeah.
Just a nice man. He had,
Come on.
he had a heck of a jazz band, too. That's at the conservatory.
Faculty.
Go back one. There's Tony Curtis.
Yeah, really is.
No, Tony Randall.
Tony Randall.
Tony Randall, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he made a guest appearance at the
And there's-
Breakfast
West
meeting that
Windsor.
year.
He's the athletic director.
Real tall guy.
Well, there's Mom in the background right there.
Yeah, with her little hat. Her yarmulke.
For sailor's cap.
Her sailor's cap.
Edna.
Yeah.
Helen and
John.
John.
That must have been you, Gretchen, because that's the same.
No, that's Stephen.
No, I mean the baby.
The
When
what?
you were born, Helen and John must have
He's
been
good there.
Wow.
And him on him.
There is
Mom and and her mother Frida, and Edna and Mildred and Lois.
That's a nice picture, Laura. You should have that.
Yeah,
Because that's very generational.
yeah, it is.
I remember that's her place on
Martin and
Stevens
Louisa.
Avenue. Stevens Avenue, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. 31st and Stevens.
Those apartments were great until it just, you know,
Oh,
didn't-
did they ever wreck them? The whole crew came in from East Chicago,
yeah.
and I didn't know the difference. And I took them in. God, they just tore the place apart.
Yeah, they did. And then you shot him dead, right, Dad?
First one was going to go over there.
Okay, I've had enough.
I think that's about our first faculty meeting.
Oh, there's Bob Hermanson.
Yep,
He's the
Bill
only one I remember.
Bill Caven used to
Remember
elect
the tall
him. I remember Bill Caven. I
Oh,
liked him.
sure.
They had a little girl and they named her Baby Doll. That was her real name.
Baby doll.
Baby Doll.
There's the West Side kids.
There's kids in high school.
East Side, West Side.
When you're a shark, you're a shark. When you're a jet, you're a jet.
Look at those clothes. Look at the 50s clothes.
They wore dresses. None of them wore, you know, jeans and
No. Big
Where's
dresses.
John Travolta? Oh my gosh.
Look at that guy.
McAfee. Mr. McAfee. Was that right?
Yeah,
Bob McAfee.
Is that his name?
Oh my gosh.
That's a good
What, he was about 6'6", 6'7"?
6'5", I think.
Really?
You got a couple of small ones there. There was a
Don't
hot
you think
number
Dad
in
looks
high
like
school.
What was her name?
Paige
Virginia?
Rouge on
Somewhat.
Can't
He's,
remember.
he's not my
Billy?
favorit guy,
That's
Oh,
a-
but I can see
Yeah.
it.
it. He looks a
Dad's
little-
better to me than him.
Well, he is.
Well, I know.
It's after a little opium smoke.
Your face.
That's the teacher's lounge, psychiatrist couch.
Because Isn't it a
I
nice
always
picture?
love this picture.
Yeah.
She's eating an apple, she's got red hair.
One drink will make you smaller. Okay, Alice. She looks like Alice in Wonderland, doesn't she?
Who are they?
They were joining twins, and they both taught.
One taught math and the other taught
One is a
science.
history teacher, one is a math teacher.
I like this commentary. You guys keep this up. Oh.
Oh, that court in the back of the school there.
Yeah, tennis
Yeah.
court.
Yeah, that was Berea Tarpix.
Yeah.
There's El Gosen.
I like shots like that.
Who was that?
El Gosen.
Another science teacher.
Gosen?
He was just too darn tough on the kids though.
Bob Hermanson.
Bob Hermanson. Too damn easy on them.
There's the St. Croix River.
That's the end. Oh, not quite. There's Stephen.
You know where that is?
No,
Do you
I
remember
lived there
that,
one
Steve?
summer.
Where's that?
In Detroit
That's an
Lakes,
old
we
converted
lived there.
garage.
And we used to take baths where that door is. We didn't have a tub. And Mom would wash us up in laundry tubs.
Uh-huh.
And we had a little, like, cot.
Really?
And we stayed there one summer.
Really?
So how
I
come
had
your
no
mind
idea.
just stuck there, Laura?
Where was this?
I remember everything.
Yeah.
I'm
I
where-
not
mean,
gonna
really,
help it.
seriously. I mean, this is Detroit Lakes. This is like a one-room cabin.
Oh, I
How do you remember
it.
this? Stephen is probably, what, 4?
Yeah, and I was probably, well, no, he's 3.
Well, if we wanted to go up to Detroit Lakes for a summer,
Terrible
that's
twos,
about all we
terrible
could
threes.
afford. So we took that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed in that little cottage that whole summer. It was fun.
Why did you guys stay there? Just a vacation?
Because Mom and Dad wanted to have their own place and not stay with their parents, but they wanted to be at home.
Really?
So they
That
rented
is a
it.
part of history I have no clue. But they
And we
did.
used to get washed up in great big laundry tubs. There's Grandma Reinhardt's
There's
old
where
house.
I used to
my
sleep
folks moved
in the porch there off to the right.
Did
Yeah,
you?
me too.
You know, I
Scared
still,
to
I
death.
still have dreams about that house.
I do
love it.
too.
That's,
Wonderful.
You know, yeah,
That
that's when
house
it all
looks
came
just-
together for me. You know, realizing what the
That
folks
house
were
looks
about,
just
how
the
they
same
liked the
when you were
land,
back
and
up there and took those
the
pictures.
coziness and everything. You know, I picked it right up. I got that idea then.
Yeah.
You see where the garage is off
Yeah.
to the left?
Yeah.
There was a 3-tier garden that went down into the back. For some reason, I really remember this.
Yeah.
Grandma Reinhardt, the first layer was whatever fruit she had. Then she had vegetables on the second. And then she had flowers on the last one. And it was like the most incredible place that I remember. And then off here to the right-hand side was her guest bedroom. This is all screen porch here, which anybody could sleep on. But you know, she had a bedroom off to the right that nobody really slept in. But her bay window right there, you could actually, there was a little seat there that you could crawl up into. Do you remember that, Elizabeth or Laura?
Not the big window.
Yeah, there was that tree kind of marks it right there, but there was a bay window there in her dining room. And you could actually crawl into there, right, Dad? Do you remember that? And you could sit there and you could look out. And
There was a dining
And right
table
next
in
door,
there.
Gretchen had a friend that was her own age, and she was allergic to milk, and
That's right.
she had goat's milk.
That's
Jamie.
right. That's
Whoa,
right. She did.
goat's milk
Yeah.
was the thing.
Jamie.
Yeah.
It was Jamie,
Yeah,
and the pantry was yellow. Grandma's kitchen was yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the plates too. They were green plates with logs and camping, like kind of had a fireplace, you know, and then the pots with the guns hanging over it. But they had green plates, you know. You'll see them.
Oh.
They were around, yeah, and they had kind of a cabin look to it on the plates themselves.
And that's where we had a Rupert of floats that we were talking
And
about.
we used to
little
eat
chunks.
mush every morning.
What did we eat mush?
Mush every
Is that,
morning.
now Dad was there.
That's what Grandma called it.
Dad was there about, I don't know how long ago, to be exact. But he's got pictures of this, and this house looks just
Beautiful.
the same today.
Yeah.
You will be amazed. This house looks just like this today.
Is that right?
Yeah, just like this today.
Is
We-
it just like this?
Yeah,
You
he
see-
took a picture probably 5 years ago, just like this.
You see this house right next to it? It had the huge steps that went up to it, had the big stone facade in the front. That's kind of how I pictured Grandma Reinhardt's place. For some reason, because that's where Jamie lived, for some reason I believed that that was the house. But once you walked into the house was so grand. See, this whole facade on the outside just doesn't hit me, but I remember it.
Yeah, I know it.
You know,
You're
it
right.
was like it was bigger and greater. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just because of the age I was. But she had the most incredible window work that was like, you know, just phenomenal. I mean, the bay window, the window off. This is all porch here, but the window off the bedroom over there. I remember looking at it. It was all wood encrusted. It was like, wow, this is really incredible. And I don't know why I thought that at a young age. And she had wooden floors, and she had all her braided rugs. She had, I don't know, just kind of a sense of old style that kind of, you know.
Well, she had brought her braided rugs and stuff out, you know, to this house. And this house was, you know, real good wooden floors.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she was a widow now.
And there was a fireplace over there,
No.
Dad? There was a
Yeah,
fireplace.
she's a widow there, Dad.
Well, yeah, she was, but Grandpa was there until he had that heart attack.
Oh,
It was
okay.
their house.
Oh, I didn't never know that.
And that was a fireplace over there, right, Dad?
On the far
Where
right.
was the fireplace?
In this house.
Mhm.
Yeah, was it over there where that kind of little piece that's kind of sticking out there? Was that the fireplace? Because I don't really remember that.
Yeah, there was a fire.
Oh, it was inside.
I think it was far left, far right in the middle. Far right in the
It
middle.
was off to the right.
But the backyard was something that was beyond anything. It was like Alice in Wonderland. I walked back there and it was like beyond my imagination. I remember the stone walls that kind of lined the different tiers of each of
It
the.
had 3 tiers that went down into a
It did a U-turn up in Pennsylvania, came along the
And it was
seaboard,
like I
Go to the
sat.
next
crossed the
one,
state of
please, take.
Florida, and now it's hitting us again.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't own that, but I told Dad he should buy that. That was out
Ivan's back.
on a lake. You know, he could finish that up.
He is.
Real good.
You
Yeah.
were always a sucker for
It's
pontoons,
not even a
weren't you?
tropical
Yeah.
anything, but we're getting a lot of
Any
rain,
house-
thunderstorms,
Yeah.
lightning.
The original
Uh-huh.
gal, huh? There
No.
was Sammy and her mother, his
sorry.
mother, right?
Yeah,
You want to say hey to Uncle Steve?
there it is. They did with the
Shireen.
Okay, hang on a second.
There it is.
Shereen?
Yeah.
See,
College
that's the-
girl.
I mean,
Hi,
that-
Shereen.
it was a fantasy. He's taking the picture from.
I was
the other
yeah,
yard.
I do
Do you
too.
see
You know, I was
that?
just looking at a video when we were here before I came down last year, and I was
And there's the
watching
backyard.
you through the whole show when we were over at Veterans. And my goodness, you have just blossomed and you turned into a wonderful woman, and here you are in college, and I think you're doing great.
That's the picture, Greg.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
that.
That's so bizarre. Why
Yeah,
would it
really
be on
studied
this
that.
Yeah,
carousel?
maybe it's just one of many.
You've really, you know, taken charge
I
of
would
your
like
life
to
here,
get a
and
picture of that.
Still, you know, with the family and stuff, but I think you're doing wonderful.
It is.
Oh, it's good to hear from you again.
I know.
I'm sorry that I couldn't
that a
see you.
prom or-
I had
I don't
such a
have
short
that.
time.
It was actually
But I
my
think the
prom, my
circumstances
senior
will bring us
year
back together.
Prom.
All be of them. Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
got left at home.
Little bit.
watering the flowers. She do that.
Watering the
I
flowers.
she is.
Little flower child.
She's in the crowd.
remember watching that.
You can hear me, huh? Hi, sweetheart. Oh.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you talk about, you know,
No way.
you talk about spanking our game here. My goodness.
I just a little stand and maybe.
Binoculars.
So.
I never noticed that.
You never did. You
I never noticed
that?
those little binoculars that Stephen was selling up there.
You know, see, the thing is that you and Elizabeth look so happy. Steve and I look really disgruntled. We look like we've been kind of, left out of the loop. We're undressed, we're unbathed. We look like we're unfed, and you two look fat and happy in the middle.
Well, what we had been playing out there, and Mom needed to do something, and she just stuck Elizabeth in my lap for a while she did something in the house.
Really?
Yeah. So I tended to Elizabeth for a little bit, and then Dad.
Well, I don't know how we're going from Grandma, Reinhardt's backyard to my prom to this. I'm just all messed up. Oh my gosh, look at Elizabeth.
Oh. Want some whipped cream for that, sweetie?
Who's the girl on the right?
Good right.
Elizabeth,
Debbie Pendergast.
oh my gosh.
Where's my baby?
Oh, she's talking to Emma. It's snowing there. It's snowing. And it's snowing
Boy, that's
in
a good
Boulder.
picture.
Patty Buttel, Annie Hendrickson, Betsy David, Elizabeth Reinhardt, and Debbie Pendergast.
They all came over to see Elizabeth.
It was my birthday.
She's excited.
She is.
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends.
Yeah, I did.
You had more than one.
I did.
Oh.
There
And
you
my
are again,
mama.
honey.
There's some of Grandma's rugs.
Yeah.
She gave us.
Fabulous
I
one.
took
I've never seen
the
that
first
picture
place
of you,
down
Liz.
at
That's really cute.
at the county fair.
Where's this picture at? I think I've seen this around here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
has
a
been
classic.
around. I don't think it exists anymore. But that's actually, as you walk into the front door, that was the master bedroom, right?
Yeah, it's backwards.
It is
Picture is,
backwards. But that's the naughty pine in the front.
Yep. Gretchen and I, we got spoiled on that Christmas. We got quilts, we got nightgowns, we got slippers. And you liked what I had, I liked what you had, and we switched just about everything we got that night.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Those are great quilts.
they were.
Yeah, so Mom found somebody who had hand stitched all those quilts together.
Yeah. Those
I
are
just can't
beautiful.
believe. I always thought I was such an ugly duckling when I was little, and I'm not that bad looking.
Of course you're not.
I think it's this common teenage thing, honey.
No, because I'm looking at my pictures and I just thought I was just so freaking ugly. Who's this?
Who's that? Babe. Is that Irene?
No.
That's all those
not
kids. Gretchen,
That's you and
Laura,
Gretchen
me,
and
and
I.
Elizabeth.
That's Elizabeth?
Yeah, it was my goal too.
Did you have a gold tooth?
No, it's just the reflection of the shine.
I guess it's because her hair is so dark.
Yeah. Every picture's different.
God, Steven, look at you. You know, do you remember when I showed Wendy some of those pictures with you and your line mane and everything like that? She looked at that and I could just see her lip just her tongue just kind of dropped to one side like this, and I was like, yeah. Do you know what kind of babe you got? Do you know what kind of hunk you got? I mean, we're talking about the original Brad Pitt here. Look at this man. Yeah, seriously, there we are. The fearsome four,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
That's right.
There we
Yeah.
are. Eeny, meeny, miny, and moe.
Oh, there we
Eeny,
were.
meeny, miny, and moe. And Mom,
And
that's
there's
right.
something sweeter about the innocent days.
That's
I
right.
like those days.
Who mixed these up? My God,
I
this
know.
is like,
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
my gosh.
combo.
Jody
I know it.
Robinson.
That's a
Shut
great
up.
picture of you, Elizabeth.
Don't even comment.
I won't say anything about it.
We know how many women you have. Shut up.
Graduation.
You really do.
Yeah, it's a good graduation picture. Okay, the girls would like that.
There's
Dun, dun,
our
dun.
cousin.
And that's Steve in that picture. That is an historic picture.
Yeah, it is.
That's Steve, but Mike is in there.
Yeah.
And the Coast Guard
Quinlan.
right next to Jackie.
Yeah.
Steven.
I gave that to Dylan for his application to the Naval Academy.
Did you ever hear the story about Mike Quinlan's mother when she died?
I sure did. I told Wendy just before I left.
Because he had just mentioned it the first time I had
Yep.
heard it.
I
That's
told
why
her
I
all the
told I told Richard, the pilot, you know, can you guys dip your wings or do a loop-de-loo or, you know.
What did he say?
I think he's going to give us a little something.
Jiggle?
I think so.
Oh, I love
There's
that.
a little jiggle, and I got that same jiggle back again. Go figure.
I think that's so
But
cute.
1, 2, 3.
You
I
have
got
the
the same.
pearls. You have
You
the
got it.
beads.
That goes into focus. I mean, look at the eyes. That'll focus it. There we go.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. I'm having so much fun.
You used to talk to that baby all the time. She was just about your height and we thought she was another kid.
It.
Yeah, but
You
then,
babbled to her
then
all
you
the
would pee
time.
on the rug and Mom would wonder why.
But look at the colors in that rug.
Actually, the doll never did because it has diapers, you see.
They never thought about putting a diaper on
Who
her.
was that?
As for babies, you think she would have known better.
Who was that in that picture?
That was me.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
look
there's
at you,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's when I was going through cosmetology school and I learned about grooming. Actually, wash your hair and look better.
But we still didn't get you upright, right?
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Look at you,
There's
you look
probably
so
more if you
beautiful.
go on.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Barbara
look at her.
Streisand's Illegitimate Child.
No,
That
you
is
look
so
like Bette Miller's
pretty.
Oh,
daughter.
that was
No,
it.
seriously, you really do. You look like Bette Miller's daughter.
I like the way she
I
dressed.
think you look
Cowboy
like
boots,
Sarah
red tights,
Jessica
striped
Parker.
shirt,
Yeah.
plaid pants.
I do. I think
That
you
would
look
be
like
Emily
Sarah
Darty. You
Jessica
think
Parker.
Emily Darty looks like
Picture
that,
right.
little Dad?
Yeah. A
Oh, I
little
see
bit.
this. I
Little
got
bit.
a
Emily Darty.
Yeah.
Emily's best friend up the road.
Oh, no, you
Yeah.
look like Bette Miller's daughter.
Emily.
Sophie.
Yeah.
No, seriously, you really do.
Sophie, yeah.
Actually, you look like a better version of Bette Miller's daughter,
It's all in
Sophie.
our cheekbones, guys. We all got cheekbones.
No, it's a nose, honey.
Yeah, look at Grandpa Knifty's nose there.
The nose knows.
The nose
That's
knows.
right. But that's why you have such an incredible.
Is Dad. Miami Vice. Or should I say The Sopranos now?
How about 6 feet
Look at
under?
Elizabeth. She's
Well,
just like, whoa.
Listen, Gretchen had to talk me into wearing a dress. Mom said, you talk to her. Yeah, I was so
Steve, you got the Sasquatch look on you, man. You got
Oh, a little
that
bit.
long hair and the beard.
love it. That suit that you got on too, Dad must have gotten that for you. I remember that necklace, Gretchen, with the birds.
Yeah, Laura gave me that for my graduation.
There was a meaning behind either birds of luck or hope or something like that.
You know what? You know what's really pathetic? Is that Mom is like, what, she's 51 or something like She looks better than all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't she?
Yeah,
She
she does.
really does. She looks
Yeah.
great. Steven looks hot, but
She's ahead of her game.
she looks so great. Look at Mom in that.
Yep.
I can't get it in
know.
clear. I think the next slide.
Yeah, I think it's the picture itself is out of
Yeah,
blurry.
if we go to the next slide,
I
hopefully
have
they'll-
that on a calendar.
She looks so great, Mom does.
Really
Are we
good.
there? Oh no. We're not. But I don't know why these are so out of
That's
order.
okay. They're all precious. We'll get them in order.
And
My
then
first
here we
assault
are
weapon.
for the NRA.
Deer hunting.
Deer hunting.
Oh, he
And
was so
there's
proud
another
of
deer
that
right
BB
in
gun.
front.
That was the classic Christmas Carol story. Stephen had asked for a BB gun
Yeah.
for years, and Mom kept saying, "You'll shoot your eye out." Finally,
Christmas
Dad said,
story.
"Let him
Hey,
have a
wait!
BB
Somebody
gun."
made a movie about that.
It was classic. When that came out, I said, I know this story. How did my brother going through
Oh,
this?
I don't
I
know. watch it. I lived it.
If we go to the next slide, Sammy will be lying down with both our forelegs, totally up in the air.
Broken bad glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, broken glasses.
That's a darling
Oh,
picture.
Your
look at
favorite
that.
hat.
Well, that's every mother's dream right there. All four of your children still your children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And a puppy dog.
Still
Oh.
under your authority.
You guys look so sweet.
Steve, you look just
Yellow
like
shit on it.
you look just like
You like that or
You
what?
can put that in my household.
Yeah.
I know.
Wear 'em. I didn't like tennis shoes either, and they made me wear them.
Oh, Missy.
Aw, look
Who's
at
that?
Grandpa.
Senator Sankey and his wife.
My
That's another one to have.
Wow,
Steve.
look at the purple band around his
Didn't
hat.
they
That's
go
really
up?
something.
Yeah, that's pretty snappy.
It's still there. It's still in the
No
car.
way.
No.
Yeah.
And it looks just
There's
like
a little
that.
barber shop just that wide, just that big.
That's
Out of
right.
everything else that's been built, and
It
as far as I
Steven
know,
has
Chairs in it.
video of Detroit Lakes
Oh.
that he took.
It's
Yeah.
called North
That's
we've
South.
not-
got Grandpa Reinhardt's father
Hang on a second.
hanging in the museum.
I've seen it. I've
Yeah.
seen it live.
Wednesday, August 29th, but no year for the auction.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's too bad.
Miller High Life at the ice cream shop. Look at that. Look at that. Ice lunches and ice cream meals, and you can get Miller beer
And grain belt up there too. There's a
And
light
Grain
underneath the
Belt,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a Midwestern
and
beer.
Pepsi, old Pepsi sign.
Yeah,
sure.
an old Pepsi sign.
Wow.
Aw.
That's why you had the barber shop next door.
Gordy's. Whoa, whoa. Oh, there's another kind of
Yeah, he looks
barbershop
serious
around.
right there.
The
His first day of
the
teaching.
Studious teacher.
No.
Go to the next one.
A
Maybe
beautiful
it's
mind. See all of it.
That's great, Laura. That's good.
There's 3 coaches.
Aw.
There's my dad.
Look at that.
Where's that, Dad?
My dad. Your
Yeah, but
grandfather.
when did you take that picture?
I think that was up on the North Hill. They had just come down from Detroit Lakes. They came up to the apartment, and he would sleep, take a nap.
Hill City.
Give that guy a pillow.
Uh-huh.
He could
He
sleep
didn't need
anywhere. Oh, that's a great picture.
Oh,
of
that's
you
a good
and
one,
your
too.
mom. How old are you there, Dad?
What?
How old are you in this picture? Do you
I
think?
don't know.
I love that house. I remember that house
I
too.
can remember. I remember a little bit about that house too.
And that old junker thing we used to play in, that
Yeah.
step band.
Yeah, I remember that.
She had an outhouse. She made her own root beer. Oh, there's the young daddies and their little boys.
I had a picture made of that. I sent it up to them, about a year ago.
Oh, did you really? I
Yeah.
bet they loved getting
And I
that.
said, put this on your
Stephen
kitchen
and Robbie.
wall.
Isn't
And
it
I
weird
went
to
up
see
there.
yourself that little, Stephen? I think you were that little bitty baby once.
Mhm.
Oh,
There's Mother.
Happy New Year.
Before you got
New Year's
nature.
Eve.
There you are, Steve.
Getting bigger.
Look at Laura in the screen
You're
door.
right.
Oh, yeah. Why aren't I in the front
That's
picture?
right, that is me.
Oh, that's
Aw.
a great photograph.
I was saying goodnight to somebody there that was over the house in Shannon's, on the porch.
Uh-huh.
Mother took the camera and took my pictures that came in.
Huh?
Who's that?
Who
Is it
is
you?
that hunk?
That's not you, Dad.
You look at it. That's a pose.
It is a pose.
It was his upcoming novel, and that was a picture in the back of the book.
That was pre-Hemingway.
My life.
There he is, just
My life is
walking
Paul
down
Reinhardt.
the street singing do a
You bet.
Do, daddy, do.
He looks good. He
He
feels
looks
fine.
Cannot get him
Do,
off.
do, do.
How come we
Yay!
got another one?
Good
Another
one, good one.
Pendergast. 4th of July party.
This looks like the Watchers.
Was Rainy working?
That isn't in focus,
I
honey.
don't know for sure. But she called to say it was snowing.
There.
Oh.
Can't believe it's snowing.
I didn't know it. And Em's going out there in a month
Really?
to
For her birthday?
Yeah. So they're hoping it stays that way.
Starting a fire for a little barbecue.
You can move through these. Maybe we'll get through two.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
There's Pendergast. There's
Windship
Windship.
and
Yep. These would be absolute treasure for these people. They have no idea that you took these
Focus.
pictures. You know that, Dad? They really wouldn't know. It's the best
This
it
was a
goes.
classic
The
thing,
bonfire.
That we did every weekend. Something was going on.
Oh yeah, it was.
Sometimes I was just left at the
Year in
doctor
and
till the
year
next weekend.
out.
I loved it. I mean, you know,
Left it to
wouldn't
buoy.
you, wouldn't you love to live on a street where people gathered together as much as
It
people
is
did
fun.
on Neptune
Yeah.
Street?
That's done at
Together, together.
that I
It's
took for
wonderful.
a contest entry in a film class I was taking. That's the Rosedale.
Ah, it's a beautiful picture of the tree.
Look
too.
at that tree. It's humongous. So is the choir.
Oh, that's an interesting shot,
Mhm.
Dad.
Really.
I used to think that stuff was pretty fancy.
Yeah,
well,
it is.
still is.
That's a good shot. That is too. That's a nice kind of contrast. That's interesting. You got up and shot through the plants. That's a panther at night.
He was a good teacher, whatever his name was.
Correct?
We would show these and he would
She didn't like my show.
tell us exactly what we did wrong.
She thought it was stupid. It was.
Got a credit for it.
I love those.
Yeah, just
Now, this is really important. This is important. When you read my life story book, you have to remember
You
this
do, you
photograph.
do.
Because I went and saw
Yeah.
the Beatles right, there's an arena right beside this, and Mr. And this was like the new motel thing, and Mr. Botten said, we're supposed to meet underneath this sign. And that was a big motel
Well,
at
I was
the time.
thinking of all of those totem poles and those big those landmarks. You know, the big cow and the big
Yeah.
airplane. There's a actual book out with all those landmarks.
That's
They're
right.
great art. Dying American
Yes.
history.
Wasn't this in Maplewood? Wasn't this the Pendergast Hotel? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Been.
I don't know.
They-
Maybe
they
I'm
had the
mistaken,
maple
but I
leaf.
thought that's what it was.
No, they had the maple leaf.
Oh,
I used to get free sodas there. It was just
Whoa! See, he's starting to put the siding up on the house. You can see that.
yeah.
That's what he's
right.
doing down there.
That's right,
Aren't
Dad.
you, Dad?
For a summer.
Putting the siding up.
YMC Garage. They're dropping, but they're not showing. I don't get it.
Got some blank spots. Barbotten's house.
Yep, that's the Botten house before they built the deck on it.
Moving in.
Oh, that's when they were looking at it. I like that house.
There's our front porch.
Yep, there's the porch before we redid
Well,
it.
there's Virginia.
Yep, there's Aunt Virginia.
And Virginia was Mom and Dad's maid of honor.
Yeah.
Uncle Arnold, Aunt Virginia's husband.
You know, if I ever built a house, I would definitely have a porch like on
That's-
a hill, like our old house.
That
I
was
just
pretty.
love that look.
Num nums.
Ooh, she had the porch looking really good even back then.
Look at that square, those square lampshades. That's really cool.
That is.
They're coming back, but now they have fur on them,
Huh.
on the ups and the bottoms. Whoa!
Oh, look at this. There's Lynn and Patrick,
Pat Button,
me
Elizabeth.
and Elizabeth and
Gretchen.
Gretchen.
Reggie.
And there you
Barb.
are, Elizabeth, way in the back.
Oh
Going
yeah.
like this.
That was before you made the geraniums up there. The big box of geraniums,
That's right.
That's right.
which is still there to today.
And Jim Harmon put morning glories in there.
Did he?
Yeah. Hallucinogenics, right.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
there's Mom feeling her prime.
There
Fixing
she
her hair.
is, just a walking down
On
the
the
street.
street saying,
Do a do
Gosh, remember that kitchen?
do
You remember that kitchen, Stephen?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
sure do.
that.
barnyards
I
on
do.
it.
They used to
how-
write numbers up on the wall over there by the telephone, which was over
Yeah,
here.
right over here. And then
Yeah.
there was like a. And then one year, Mom decided that she didn't like the covers, so she painted them all black.
Okay, everybody turn left, turn right, turn left.
Yeah.
I can always tell Dad's quick at pictures because he's got that bulb behind his hand there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that. Let's see, now everything's okay. I'm going to do this.
Now turn right.
That's a nice sequence of pictures.
That's real funny.
And that's the one that he made a calendar of it on here for that year, 1975 or 6.
What's her name?
Well, I don't know who
I
that
think
is.
her name is Irene. I really do. I think she might be an Irene. I think it was. I could be totally wrong. But it just seems to me that it was.
There's our yard. There's Mars Farm,
Which farm?
southern Minnesota.
Which farm in Minnesota?
Mother's dad.
Okay. Everybody turn right.
We're at the beginning.
One backwards.
Yeah.
That picture of Mother, was that one of those G20 pictures,
Yep.
parties?
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's that.
She's only got one leg. Okay, no, this has been a sailing accident.
There's Bob.
Got my straw hat and my trumpet.
Wherever did they find those? There's Polly Van Arsdale.
Oh.
She's in my book.
I don't know why these aren't showing.
Because Rick and I turned down a house, Christmas vacation.
Was that the old Davis Cottage or Bozart Cottage?
Yeah.
Why were you tearing it down? Did you get?
We could get all the lumber. He said, you want to take all the lumber and everything from it?
All right.
We said, sure.
Yep.
First we had to get the snow off of it.
It's a nice big project in the middle of winter.
I remember finding a box of yo-yos in the basement. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
They were lighted yo-yos. You put
Right.
batteries in them and light them, and they were just so big.
Yeah.
A box of them. Found like about 12 or 13 of them at least.
Yeah, that was a big treasure find.
Oh, and then we played, Laura, you and I played in the foundation of the new house.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Right.
couldn't wait until the next morning to wake up for you to come out there and play with me in the foundation.
You pretend like each room was, you know, like we did with the books. But now we had like a real size foundation. We'd go from room to room and pretend like we were having breakfast. And
Mm-hmm.
this was our living room.
Yep.
That was a big job, Dad, taking that house apart.
It sure was.
Oh.
2 weeks,
2 weeks?
yeah, Christmas vacation. Rick took half of it and I took half of it. And we built this back addition to my bedroom on the back lumber.
Wow. That's a savings. What's that big snow we had in the 60s?
Look at this. Oh,
Man, look at the snow.
Snowplow went by and buried it. Look at how thick lawn they had to go through.
Those banks must be about,
Oh, 4 or 5 feet at least.
I would think so too. Man, they were high. Wow. The good old days.
Yeah. They keep playing this when they move to Florida, so they wouldn't get antsy about coming back.
See, that's where the fireplace was between those two windows.
I'm funny, I'm amazed that didn't all slide down.
What?
I and the guy that bulldozed around it were so afraid that it would tumble down on him.
You were putting the new addition on?
Huh?
When you were putting on the new addition, you dug
Yeah.
the garage?
I'm thinking
But it
of
stayed up.
Well,
when they were plowing the road, that the banks were so high, he was afraid that there was going to be avalanches on people's cars. The banks were so high.
remember that?
Oh, I love this picture. This is so classic. We'd even go to the lake in the wintertime.
Yeah, we did. Pendergasses.
Yeah, look at the snow in front of their house. Oh my goodness. Quite a bunch of it.
Julie?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mary Zach.
yeah.
Beaux-Arts and then the Landines. Hendricks and there's our school in the back.
Mm-hmm. The old high school.
Wow! Where are the kids, Trude?
You didn't leave them on the swing set, did you?
Summer came along pretty fast.
Yeah. Sunday morning. Boy, look at that. Happy Zach. That's Ward's right there to the right. This is Ward, I'll bet.
That's Lois.
Really?
Lois Olson.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Now the other one on the far left, I don't know who that is. And I can't think of what Mrs. David's name was. And then that's Karen.
The one on the redheaded there is afraid of Karen's
Oh, is that?
husband passed away very young.
Oh.
I think about that year.
Oh, that's such a great picture of Mary Zach. There's Gretchen in the back.
Can you read those in this silhouette?
I bet I could, but I'm not going to give you. Yeah, well, yeah. There are buttons in there.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. We got other ones. Or Scratchy and one of the Rothschilds.
Sammy's taking a picture. You can see it flying.
He's holding the camera, isn't he? Oh.
That's faculty over at our house.
Yeah, you used to have faculty night at different people's houses, and everybody would bring something, and they'd have potlucks.
Wow.
They don't do that anymore, do they? I think that's the part of the dance club thing.
Yeah.
Bless you, Dad. Look at the long white gloves.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to dress up like that.
Yeah. There's Mary Jane to the right, isn't there?
Gee, I don't know. I don't know who those people are. I think this is dance club stuff. That's a beautiful dress. You went to that dance club once a month, didn't you?
Yeah, for years.
That was a really fun deal for you and Mother.
I was president of that thing for years.
You were.
Yeah.
Did you have to audition the bands?
We brought in the same band every year.
Did you? You liked them, huh? Who was the
They liked
band?
it. It always started off with Satin Dog,
Did it?
and we started dancing.
Da 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 da
Da, da,
da
da,
da da
da,
da
da, da,
da da. My satin dog. That stand-up bass. How nice. Now I know those
That's
ladies.
the Rose, right?
Rose, that's it,
She
Rose.
started that fur shop.
Is she the one right here on the left or the right?
The left.
Yeah. Jacobson.
Yeah.
That's right.
birthday.
Yes, it's our birthdays. I remember that dress in Mother's. I always thought she looked so pretty in it. It's a great color. Look at how much she looks like Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Or Elizabeth looks like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. She's got characters in everybody.
Uh-huh. Oh, I love this one.
Mick? Barb? Laura?
Mm-hmm. My buds.
George and Vic?
Look at that grass.
Yeah.
Is that the new sod that I put in?
I don't
Yeah, I think it is. Because it's all green, there's no crabgrass in it.
Very proud of that. Do you
You
know what
should be.
happened?
know. You over fertilized it?
No. Your sister there, sitting next to you, had that van, and half the town trampled down on that grass.
Yeah.
It came back.
Yeah, 5 years later, no, it was all right.
I like how you just expanded the whole outdoor gathering thing. You know, down the driveway, out there by the... I mean, that's just wonderful. You know, a lot of people don't think like that. If they gotta have their little patio space. They don't move their little celebrations areas around.
There's Sam getting next to the barbecue.
I don't care how hot it was. That dog was always under something hot.
You could not get him away from it either.
He would have loved Florida.
I should have stuffed him and brought him down.
We should have.
Look at that.
Look at Pat Botten. I like this shot because you can see the curvature of the hill and the
Yeah.
Olsons
It gives
and
you a good idea.
that
of
whole
the neighborhood.
view.
Really?
Dad's got pictures where you can see the house at all so many wonderful angles and how it's sat. I remember that party.
There's Gretch. Listening to the ladies.
There's a chair that's been painted over 50 times.
That's why it hasn't fallen apart yet.
Yeah.
Sleepy time down south.
Do you remember how nice it was to open those windows up in the summer
Get a
and
breeze.
smell the breeze
Yeah.
from the lake? And
Yeah.
oh, I just couldn't wait for that time of year. It was wonderful. Open up all the doors and the
Now, there's what Gretchen
windows.
was wondering about that
Yeah,
door and the window.
exactly. And this is a good thing to
Wondered
show
about that.
her.
Well, that room in the extension, she wanted to know how the house laid out. And we told her what it was, and that it was a window before it was a door. After it was a door. Yeah. That's you, Laura, right?
Yeah, that's me. Bringing
That's
somebody.
George.
Uncle George. I
I
love
like Uncle George too.
He looks
Vic and George.
sweet. Yeah, just good old sweethearts.
Yeah.
There's our dog.
No?
No, it isn't.
That's where the Zacks had their boats, you know, to launch when Laura went sailing all
Yeah.
the time.
I love sailing. My kids are real surprised when I tell them that.
Jonathan Hudson,
Yep.
Bob and the Bozak.
That's me. Very young.
Paul.
Yeah, it looks like that, and then some of the Butels.
Hold that.
Now I know where Dustin gets all of his stuff from. His Uncle Steve.
What stuff?
Pow! Pow!
Remember when you were a little kid and going bear hunting?
Go bear hunting.
The tent.
Who's that on
Oh yeah, the tent's up there behind the...
Who's that on the right?
I think that's the Butel, one of the Butels, Dad.
No,
No,
no, that's
some relatives. I know that's Mom, but I
He's
don't...
back about 4 pictures too.
yeah. That's the high school.
Yep, that's the high school auditorium.
Now, what was going on there?
Laura's play, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's my place.
That's an off night.
Good alfalfa there. Yeah, it's an off night. There's your mama. My grandma.
Oh,
She was a good-looking lady.
that's when you got that live lobster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lobster boil down at the lake.
Looks like a beautiful day, too.
This convinces me even more I need to sell my house and move to the lake over in Lake Village.
Oh, yeah. Lake people.
I'm a lake person.
I am, too. Always been. Never changed. I had dreams about Rothschild's house.
Did you?
Oh, man, I still remember.
You should see it now.
Yeah, I bet it's something.
You wouldn't recognize it.
I probably wouldn't.
It's a great big two-story mansion.
Oh. Well, that's lakeshore property. They can afford it.
See that beer bottle up there?
Mm-hmm.
Old Creek was to pass that around and out it dropped. I don't know who came up with that one.
Yep, go back to the old. You turn it off. Well, I'm not done yet. You have to stop it. Stop.
That is Cheryl. Oh my gosh, that you see that little girl there on the left?
Yeah.
Her name is Brooke Lassiter. She just got married. She was a star player for the Louisiana Tech ladies.
Really?
Yeah. She's a coach now. There's Nancy and Vicky, Johnny Mac's first wife, at the racetrack. There's my first house. There's me on the farm. That's a picture of Leo's from when he was in France. That's Notre Dame. These are all mixed up. That's the Virgin Islands. There's my living room in my first house. The kids don't like saying these. You remember that house, don't you, Dad?
Sure do.
there's Nikki Ree and her bappa, and her grandbappa with the little hat on. That's Guy's first wife, Phyllis. There's Guy and Phyllis. That's Nikki playing t-ball. Oh no. Our park is so nice. We've won a couple of state championships too.
Wow.
Really?
Yep, there's
Remember-
Nikki.
Remember Sam playing baseball there too.
Yeah, that's right. God. Oh, this is, I've got to make a copy of this. Cricket passed away a couple of years ago in Earl in their restaurant. That was our apartment. And that house where we got all the good stuff.
What is that, cotton?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's St. Thomas.
No parking parade route.
These are pictures I took of St. Thomas. That's where we stayed and lived. That must have been from the plane flying into some... That's their courthouse in Charlotte Amalia. That's the Methodist Church windows
Where?
in Portland. Oh, you should see how they fixed this place up now. They've turned it into apartments and it's painted
Where's
kind
that?
of Lake Village. All of that stuff in there is there's doorways and there's apartments and it's really, really beautiful. I liked all the windows in our first, that's our first Portland apartment. I made those curtains. The grab bag. Oh, this is great. Playing golf in Lake Village. Oh, there's Betty and James Gay. Leo's Aunt Betty and James.
How's Betty getting along on her marriage now?
There's Jake and Pam. Daryl passed away a couple of months ago. Uncle Daryl. The grain bins, the pew bins. That little shack's not there anymore, but it was where the black people would get together and barbecue. They tore the old gym down too, so these are really archival pictures for me. Those are those are Gay Botsford's niece and nephew. John Deere.
Coming up, slow down.
Oh, there's the break. They call that Gay Break. It's on their land.
Laura, are you going to get me one of those Kit Kats on the island in the kitchen?
Am I?
Yeah. Or that when she gets back.
That's looking down to Bayou Bartholomew. It's on the bank.
Now, where's that?
That's Portland, Arkansas. That's one of the hands. Leo was here, he could tell us which one. Getting the ground ready for planting. My kitchen in our first apartment. I do love plants. Those are very poetic pictures, aren't they? This is the back side of Portland.
Oh yeah, sure.
The only alley in town.
The only one in town?
Alley. Oh, look at that. There's Leo and his dad out on the farm. Isn't that a neat photograph?
That was cool.
I like that with the broken brick and the stuff.
All the
And
exteriors you got.
the blue and the yellow. And there's Nikki Ree. Look at her peeking through. Oh, that must have been where they all stayed when they... Now this was the carnival in White Bear Lake. Remember this, Dad?
Yeah.
And we all went down there, and that's Dylan in the back of Gretchen's baby sack. And Rhiannon on the ground, and of course Mom and you. That was a great parade. People and their dogs, my goodness. Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese came up and shook hands with Rhiannon.
Blue feet.
That's Dylan. There's me and Nick out in the backyard. There's Dylan.
What is that?
Kennel Club.
Kennel Club. The Kennel Club. That was after Mom got smooched by that Vulcan.
Manitou Island.
Yes. Yes, I never even noticed that. That's wonderful. Send in the clowns.
Never mind, they're here.
Boy, they rocked White Bear, didn't they? The drill team.
First
Oh.
blacks ever in a parade in White Bear Lake area.
Everybody's kind of going, this looks strange.
Yeah, what's the makeup deal?
Aww. That's Nikki and, I think his name is, Sean. I don't know how that got in there, but that's the picture Leo took of the Eiffel Tower when he was in service. I always love this picture of the three of them. Mom still got the smoochie on her. Look at Dad's expression. Dylan and Rhiannon are just little. Yeah, this is the club where I sang. That night you surprised me. And I came over and sat down and talked with you. There's our band.
Is that you in the background there?
Yep. You can't see, I'm the one in the middle, and the
Yeah.
one next to me is Ivy, and you can't see Robin because she's there. I love this photograph. Leo took this photograph in New Mexico. Isn't that a nice photograph?
Can you open that? Sure.
It just kind of showed up. Is that the deal, or really? Yeah.
Didn't know they were coming down or no car. You just showed up. They all got in the car to let's go see
Where were we?
New Mexico and Albuquerque.
And they drove all the way. Just they didn't even tell you.
And how I knew they were there was Mom and Dad came dancing out on the dance floor while we were singing. And I looked and I said, "There is my mother and my father." Yeah, that's Ivy, me, and there's Robin.
What was the name of your...
Frank Larrabee group. The guy in the white shirt. Jeff is his brother, and Fred was the drummer, Fred Ross.
There's some mean Marcus and Boots there.
Mm-hmm. We did a lot of original songs of Frank's.
What kind of songs?
Original ones. Folk rock.
Okay.
Oh, Robin would love to have a picture of this.
Which one's Ivy?
The one on the right, the one on the far right is Ivy.
And the one on the left is who?
Robin.
Is that Robin?
Oh, I love that picture.
Just a minute.
And there's Fred in the background.
Okay. There you go.
I love this picture of us. She had that expression so much of just sheer joy and total happiness. The posies. You know that little girl still writes me?
Really?
Lori Posey, yeah. There's the pumpkin. She just woke up. Mama! Where are you, Mom? I'm so glad you took these pictures, Dad. That's a whole time of our life that we don't have anymore, you know. I need to go to Lake Village Sea and take pictures. It was a big operation. Now this always amazes me. They'll have these old run-down, ramshackle houses in their yards. It's got these gorgeous flowers, and the yards are always mowed. That could be a cover of a book.
That's that one.
Use that 1750 caliber out there. That's the one I fired on the left waist. Oh, we saw this one, didn't
We
we?
saw this one. Yeah, I think we got this one.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
I love that window box.
Well, we used to put about $100 into those flowers, really. Not just in that box,
Yeah.
but down in the front.
That's a great picture of Botsford. One of Mom's cats. What were her cats' names, Dad?
I think it was Missy, wasn't it?
There's my bus. Oh, wow.
Olive Street. The old house. We used to live in Stillwater.
That was Shannon Street, wasn't it, Dad?
What street?
Isn't that the house on Shannon? When you first moved to Stillwater?
No, that's Stillwater's house. I don't know what they called that. It was a short street to the bluff.
We never lived there. You just liked that house, right? Did we live there?
Mm-hmm. We're looking back at it there.
Is that the one on Olive Street?
No, it's not all.
Aw,
That's in Minneapolis. That's Grandma's house back there.
yeah. I know who everybody is except for that guy in the black shirt.
In the back?
Who's the guy in the white shirt up front?
My brother next to my mother.
I think that's
I'm taking the
either
picture.
Nancy's boy, you know, like our cousins, that would be our second cousin. I don't know what his name is. That could have been her husband back there. Or that could be Peter growing up.
No, that's not Peter.
Okay. Oh, that's a great picture of your mother. Oh.
There's Jim and Mother.
Yeah. Oh, your mom looks so pretty there, Dad. It's a beautiful dress. She was always very stylish, too. That's our old kitchen.
That's the bus.
Yeah, that's the bus.
Is that the bus?
That's
Part
the
of it.
bus.
Going looking through the front door with the old tapping. And I sold that thing to Little John for $15.
How much?
$15.
Really?
I could have gotten. Ah, there's Mr. Tambourine Man. You know, you took the only pictures of this bus that I really have.
Really?
Yes.
Who stepped up there in the green spot?
That was our bedroom. The loft. Oh, that's a great picture. That's Bobby. Oh, wow. The driver's seat with the proverbial picnic basket full of sandwiches. And oh, there's the kitchen area. That's a good shot, Dad. Oh my goodness, that's Talitha. Oh my gosh, I've got to send that to Beanie.
Babies all over that backyard then. I don't have it over there.
No? Irene?
There's Irene.
Yeah. Chambers says we would have never lasted together after so many years. 8, 9 years maybe, he thought. I don't know why you said that, but we just really didn't reason.
You said that?
Just for me, I guess the way I am probably.
She was sweetie though. There comes Mama Hippie. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show this to my kids. That's Bobby on the left. That's Beanie. That's Roxanne, I think, and that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a wonderful photograph. There's Mick. Oh, God, I don't have any pictures of Mick, and I have very few of Bobby. And you know, Bobby died
Yeah,
about 5 or 6 years
She
ago.
died?
Yeah, she died.
From what?
Cancer. She had ovarian cancer.
Gee.
What?
She died of ovarian cancer or some kind of cancer. See, there's another picture of Bobby. I'm so glad you took these because I don't have any of Bobby. And I can't remember those two people on the ground. They went to the art school. I used to know their names. Wait just a minute. There's me in the door. Oh, I know. These are these are Patty's. These are Paul's kids. Paul's nephews and niece. That's Missy and Michael, and Michael's gone too.
Michael's gone?
Yeah,
What happened to him?
got a car wreck. Oh, look at this.
There's Paul.
Yep, there's Paul in his shirt and his long hair. For some reason, all our laundry's hung out, and that's Mick.
Monty
Yeah, there's Matamidi. We're
That's
getting.
backwards though.
Yeah, it's backwards.
That was cute.
It's Fletcher's birthday.
Yeah.
Here's Mom in the bus.
Yep. Coming back from school.
Yep, with her school pack. Oh, that's Elizabeth and one of the Pendergast kids, right?
Debbie.
Debbie. There's Gretchen and Elizabeth
Yep.
curled up on the couch.
Yep.
It's got to be winter because the Christmas decorations are out. Oh, that's lovely. Is that a Rothschild?
No. I can't think of her name. Elizabeth would know.
Look at Elizabeth's boots. Aren't those cool?
She's got pictures that I drew up on the wall.
Yes, she does.
Oh man. Oh, that's pretty wild. I remember those.
Oh, that's nice, Dad.
It's got those numbers on the end of the film there.
Yeah, but you could crop it.
Yeah.
When I go back, I'm going to crop it. I love that wallpaper. I'm going to do my living room in that wallpaper. I fixed them out. Don't you love that
I
wallpaper?
do. I do.
See how nice that ceiling is that you did, Dad? With that slope
Yep.
and the beams? Oh, I love that look.
I had those beams in the living room too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We only had to glue them about 2-3 times back a few years.
You're right.
My birthday, we went downtown to the IBM, no, to the, what's that?
Yeah.
IDS building.
Was when it was first new, huh?
Pardon?
It was when it was first new. And,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they had a restaurant at the top or
Yeah.
something like
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
Is that the one that spins kind of slowly
Yeah.
around?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
How fun.
There's the view.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Minneapolis on the left.
Oh my gosh,
St.
that
Paul
thing
on the
is
right.
really tall, isn't it? Look at that. Wow.
Landine's wedding cake or no? Ooh, Vicky's wedding. That's what it was.
Then it's the long hairs with all you guys, except for Vic back there.
Who's the groom? The one in the right next to
Hawthorne. I
Vic?
think he's off to the very far right. Yeah.
This guy?
Yep.
He's the one that became married?
Yep.
Brent?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yep.
There comes Margie. Oh, I wish that would have turned out.
There's Margie's dad
Mom.
and mother.
That's Donna.
Yeah. What
And
is she
Sydney.
doing now? Is she what?
I don't know, honey. I heard her and Peter got divorced Reinhardt a long time ago, so I don't know. There's Vicky and Brent. Oh, she looked like she was a beautiful bride. Oh,
What a parting goodbye, huh?
wow. Mom is so gracious. Some of the Blazina family, I'm sure.
Now, where's that?
Just. That's a Just house.
I love their house.
Mm-hmm. I did too. It's kind of cool.
I loved all the different levels to it. How you could come in and have that whole office thing and the stairs, and then the next level was the living room, the kitchen. And
Mm-hmm.
it was cool. It was very different. Christmas party at the Just.
They all have name tags or something. There's Mr. Wharton, my teacher.
Which
Mr.
one is
Karen.
he, honey?
There's Wharton Reach.
In the black sweater? Or?
Yep, that's one.
Oh, okay.
This is great.
He was really, really putting the hit on Karen there
Was he?
all night long.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't married yet, and Karen was divorced.
Oh,
Just
wow.
divorced.
There's Mrs. Gunderson. Your kindergarten
Looks like
teacher.
John.
I'm so glad that we got a photograph of her.
Yeah.
She's in my book, too. I used to call her Mrs. Tennis Shoes.
Remember that, yeah.
She had her, you could see her little tennis shoes coming. Misty and Fletcher playing.
That was quite the dog.
Yeah, it was.
He was in everybody's garbage can way before they got up in the morning. I used to tell Mother, I said, "Are you feeding that dog?" And she says, "Yeah," but he says, he makes the wells like that.
Mom always had the house so pretty for Christmas. She's got her new sleeping bag.
Box of chocolates and
Yeah, she's in heaven. And a good book. That's our Gretchen. Aww. There you are, Dad.
I got my pajama bottoms on.
Yeah.
and you've got a tie and a vest too with a suit.
I don't know what those
I mean,
are. Maybe that's the latest Christmas look.
It could be.
Your
Just
Christmas
take the picture halfway
pants.
up.
Aw, Elizabeth.
Yeah, they got long underwear.
Had to sport them, you know. Get that documented.
I think you'll see a next picture. They'll be out swift. Out someplace with
Showing them?
get it all wet in the bottom.
Oh. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, they are wet. How come they're wet on the bottom? Why is that? Because it's
They were
sweating?
out sliding,
Oh,
trying out their underwear.
okay. Okay.
Aw, Christmas morning or something like that. Our little plunking girls.
Oh, the old bathroom.
Yeah.
Remember that by the title, I guess. That's it.
Okay. Now you see him, now you don't.
Yeah.
There they go. Can we bring that down or it's just cut off? Remember when you stayed at the Lake Village Motel?
Yeah.
Had all that old bright knotty pine. It still looks like that. There's Nona. Aww. With her blue hair.
What's the joke, girls?
I don't know. You said something to make
They're
them
both
laugh.
getting married, that's the joke. They're both out of the house.
Both
onto
getting
the road.
divorced. Probably.
You said something to make them laugh, Dad.
Yeah.
Didn't Mom look beautiful that morning?
That was a nice dress. You know, it was one.
I don't know why those are not dropping down on the lip because those are whole big. There's Robin with her baby's breath in her hair. She was a lot of help to me that day. Now I know that those will drop down.
Huh.
That's that cake that Vicky made.
That was beautiful. It was so
She
interesting.
spent weeks on it.
I bet. Well, these aren't showing in the shed. Let me cut that. It's not going down.
That's Aunt Bessie. She's the one who ran the house from. You got all that stuff from.
Oh, okay. Some of these pictures aren't dropping down, so it'll be fun to see again.
That's the guy who married us. There's Melody and Mom. She looks so pretty. Rocking out. Aww. Looks like a colonel.
Yeah, he does.
There's the cake. Isn't it gorgeous?
It is.
There's Betty and James.
Was that band pretty good?
Yeah, they were the prison band. They were.
Weren't they really?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to get out for a little night.
Oh, David, I gotta give the guy that called me today. That's his dad that just died too.
Oh, okay.
He said he could call me at any time.
For some reason these aren't going down all the way. Are they even going down?
There's the pontoon. Oh, that's beautiful. Mr. Mountain Man.
I must have painted that stuff yellow. This wasn't that,
It was orange before, wasn't it? Kind of an orange color.
It was sort of a pearl color. I like her hair like that. There
shot.
she, good dive.
Yeah, just hitting the water there.
It's a good shot, Dad.
Yeah, I like that shot. I like that one too.
Oh, that's beautiful. They make
Yeah.
a great
you know, the X boats.
They're, no. I think they're catamarans.
They're catamaran, but they're X. Look at them all lined up.
Yeah,
Beautiful shot.
yeah.
Somebody told me that they're all down there in the morning races. This was early. So luckily I had film and I went down there and shot these pictures. I'm so glad I did.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
wow.
too. Oh, yeah.
You could make a great boat calendar on all this.
Yeah.
They came from all over. There they are.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
What part of the lake are they on over there? Is that by...
St. Germain's, it looks
They're
like.
not. They haven't started yet. That was overnight.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.